A very impressive panel. I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Sarvotu Atmusutarno, Chief Executive Officer of Telkomsel, Stuart Dean, Chief Executive Officer of GE ASEAN, Frits van Dijk, Executive Vice President, Zone Director for Asia, Oceania, Africa and Middle East for Nestlé, and Peggy Liu, Chairperson, Joint US-China Collaboration on Clean Energy, or JUICE. Welcome to all of you. So you're all in different aspects looking serious at those challenges, and let's just open up with a quick round of thoughts around what are you doing to meet those massive challenges, and what are the biggest obstacles that you need to overcome to make this deep change happening. I'm just assuming that you agree with me that deep change is necessary. But if you don't, I'm willing to take any argument. So, but I'm taking it that you do believe deep change is necessary. So be really interested to hear what are you doing, what are the biggest obstacles, and what can we do together to overcome those. Please.
Thank you. I would like to share with you what is the information and communication technology, telecommunication, and especially mobile broadband roles in Indonesia as a solution provider for the planet. As we know, ICT plays a significant role in leveraging national economy as a basic infrastructure. And its penetration become a parameter to measure the competitiveness of the country. Nowadays in Indonesia, we are facing a new wave of ICT growth. After the first wave of mobile wireless technology supply chain, that we have been able to achieve remarkable cell phone penetration. Today in Indonesia, the number of cell phone is already same with the number of population, in 100% penetration. Then it is followed by the wave of Internet of Things and connected mobile devices that require an aggressive deployment of broadband infrastructure. Or you can say a national broadband ecosystem is a second revolution. The broadband ecosystem refers not just to the infrastructure that transmits bandwidth, but to totality of broadband-enabled products and services that shape behavior in citizens and elicit an optimal transformational effects on communities, educational systems, enterprises, and government. This would serve as a necessary condition for the qualitative reform which many countries expose, such as emerging as a knowledge-based economies. On the other hand, we understand that the negative impacts on the environment could occur if the aggressive broadband infrastructure is deployed unwisely. It is a moving force, doubling in communication power every year, and also could accelerate or deepen a country's carbon footprint. Also impact on socio-cultural environment, such as accelerate gaps between rich and poor, produce massive net job loss through automation, undermine cultural and spiritual values, accelerate urban sprawl, undermining rural economies, also cause widespread addictive behavior. So it must be guided by the sound public and private policies and a healthy, conceived regulatory mechanism to stimulate and shape market forces to bring broadband as a sustainable ecosystem that are meaningful and beneficial to society that fits suitably and practically into its own environment. This must be campaigned intensively. Let me bring to you my company Telkomsel case. Telkomsel now serves more than 100 million subscribers, almost half of Indonesian population, with a full range service from basic service, voice and SMS, to advanced service, data, internet, community, enterprise solution. To be able to fulfill the subscriber service requirement, we already have developed a massive infrastructure nationwide that covers almost more than 95% of area. Currently, around 29,000 base stations already on air all over Indonesia. Includes rural area which is supported by telecommunication, transport using microwaves, submarine cables, and satellite transmission. In addition, we are also deployed aggressively the broadband infrastructure, at least for 40 big cities to support the advanced need of society and to support the acceleration development of broadband economy. So we can imagine how much power consumption or any other impact on natural resource to support this. In Telkomsel, the green concern is already implied to our technology acquisition roadmap and operation, such as the use of more than 160 solar cell BTS, includes 22 of them operated in Sulawesi, Maluku, and Papua. The use of fuel cells BTS with hydrogen as the key element, mainly in Sumatra, also micro hydro BTS that utilize the strong river stream to generate electricity, mainly to provide telecommunication access in isolated area, for example, Kecamatan Suwo in Kabupaten Lampung Barat and Kecamatan Sumalata in Kabupaten Gorontalo. It's the far eastern part in Indonesia. The more important features that impact to environment are the benefit of full range of mobile communication services based on mobile broadband infrastructure. Telkomsel mobile communication is already part of lifestyle, both in urban and in rural area, namely mobile voice communication, SMS, chatting, gaming, broadband service, access, internet connection, even mobile payment, mobile entertainment, music, TV, and mobile advertisement. Mobile application is already changed behavior of citizens. For example, in urban area, we can see mobile lifestyle and always connected lifestyle everywhere. They can do any transaction, business, and activities just on hand. The use of data application delivered through mobile services or a convergence of multiple devices linked via mobile broadband shows a big contribution to increase efficiency and productivity of urban life. By reducing the fuel consumption for transportation, avoiding traffic jam and heavy pollution. So imagine if Jakarta, there is no handphone today. Yeah. Also, it could enhance creative economy. For rural area, Telkomsel is the only mobile operator that support government program of universal service obligation to open ICT access for rural and less developed area through mobile infrastructure. In rural area, mobile communication access is certainly increased competitiveness of rural economy. Up to certain condition, it could cause a reverse immigration from cities back to rural villages. It transformed the agricultural sector and shift the population away from unprofitable farming or lodging on toward ecotourism. Well, these are several things that we can share today. My key message is let's intensify the mass campaign of this rethinking business idea that support the sustainable development. Using the